What's up, Teresians? Welcome to my vlog. My name is Midshipman Joshua Zamora from the BSMT 21. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed my video, please click the subscribe button and like and share to your friends. Okay guys, so in this video, we're going to talk about what are the definitions of inference, reasoning, and syllogism. Also, we'll show you the kinds of inference and syllogism and the examples of it. So before we're going to proceed, let me introduce to you first with my groupmates, starting with... Okay, nakilala nyo na sila. Actually po, sila po yung pinaguguluhan dito sa St. Therese Magdalene site. Yung napatay ang mga babae sa kanila dahil sa mga nakikita nyo naman sa mga kailang faces, ang unique, sobra. Well, gwapo na, loyal pa, asa ka na, St. Therese na. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to start after this short video.
Isang tanong, isang sagot. Kabit ka ba ng asawa ko?
Oh yes, my dear. Panguhula ka pala. I'm your husband's mistress.
Okay everyone, I will start with what is reasoning. Okay, so reasoning is man's unique and its distinctive characteristics apart from brutes. This is his nature and supreme operations of a man as a human person. Man alone can think and reason out. Our intellect forms ideas. These ideas are compared in a judgment. So reasoning is a mental act whereby from a several judgment relating to one another formulate a new and necessary judgment called conclusion. It is called inference. There are two types of reasoning, which is inductive reasoning and deductive reasoning. So, Midshipman Francis Escultura will give you the example and meaning of inductive reasoning.
Inductive reasoning is a process of reasoning by which our mind proceeds from particular to universal. This is a method of reasoning in which the premises are viewed as supplying some evidence for the truth of the conclusion. So, Midshipman Joseph Bantolo will show you simple example of inductive reasoning.
So the example of inductive reasoning is that 90% of students in St. Therese are handsome. Marcelo is a student of St. Therese. Therefore, Marcelo is handsome. This conclusion obviously doesn't follow with certainty. If we assume these two premises are true, the conclusion could be still false. Marcelo could be one of 10% of people who are not that handsome. In this case, it's highly likely that Marcelo is handsome. So we'd say that while the inference isn't logically valid, it's logically strong inference. So now, you have learned about the inductive reasoning. We'll proceed to the next topic, the deductive reasoning, to be presented by Midshipman J. Sir Compagnon.
Thank you, Midshipman Joseph Bantolo. Now you have heard the definition and example of inductive reasoning. Let's go on what is deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning, also deductive logic, is a process of reasoning by which our mind proceeds from the universal to particular. It goes in the same direction as the conditionals and links premises with conclusion. If all premises are true, the terms are clear and the rules of deductive logic are followed. Then the conclusion reached is necessarily true. In short, it consists of using general principle to infer specific proposition. Now, Midshipman Ernest Marcelo will give you the example of deductive reasoning.
Here's an example of deductive reasoning. In premise 1, Mr. Sim always wear white dress to class, while in premise 2, Mr. Sim will be coming to class on Friday. Therefore, our conclusion is Mr. Sim will wear white dress on Friday. Can you notice in premises 1, the argument begins with starting a general principle. Then, the conduction is premise 2 moves to a specific conclusion. Now, this example of deductive reasoning. Take. They move from something general to something specific. It has effect on the strength of the conclusion. That is fascinating about it. It is, if all the premises are true, then the following conclusion, and it must also be true. In fact, it is necessary. The case of the premises are true, then the conclusion must be true. That's an example of deductive reasoning. Now, we are proceed to the definition and example of inference by Midshipman Stanley Galon.
What is inference? When we make an inference, we draw a conclusion based on evidence that we available. When we make an inference while reading, we using the evidence that is available in the text to draw a logical conclusion. The writer and the speaker does not come out and state the answer to the question we are asking of the text. Rather, we have to use that evidence to make an informed statement to answer whatever question we are asking. Inference is using observation and background to reach a logical conclusion, and you might also practice inference every day. Example of inference. For example, if you see someone eating a new food and he or she makes a face, then you infer that he does not like it. Or if someone slams a door, you can infer that she is upset for something. Another example, when you see a person carrying a diaper and warm bottle of milk, you can infer that she is a mother. Now, you know what is the meaning of inference and the example of it. So, we are going to proceed to another topic, which is all about syllogism by Midshipman Darren C.
Definition of syllogism. A syllogism is a form of logical reasoning that joins two or more premises to arrive at a conclusion. For example, all birds lay eggs, and swan is a bird. Therefore, a swan lay eggs. Syllogism contains major premise and minor premise to create a conclusion. More general statement and more specific statement in the example. The major premise is that all birds lay eggs. Therefore, premise that a swan is a bird. The conclusion links these two propositions to conclude that if a swan is a bird, it must lay eggs. Syllogistic arguments are generally presented in three-line format. There are types of syllogism. Therefore, all CRB, there are in a fact about two dozen types of syllogism. Here are just a few different ways that statement can be combined for conclusions. 1. No A are B. All C are A. Therefore, no C are B. Example, no dogs are cats. All beagles are dogs. Therefore, no beagles are cats. Another example is, all A are B, some C are A. Therefore, some C are B. Example, all carnivores eat meat. Some mammals are carnivores. Therefore, some mammals eat meat. Another one is, some A are B, all A are C. Therefore, some C are B, some men eat meat, all men are humans. Therefore, some humans eat meat.
Figures of syllogism. Figure means the arrangement of the middle term in the given syllogism. There are four possible arrangements of middle term. First figure, sub-3, which means the middle term is the subject in the major premise. In the minor premise, the middle term is the predicate. Example, no objects are angels. All cups are objects. Therefore, no cups are angels. Second figure, pre-pre, which means the middle term in the major premise is a predicate and a predicate as well in the minor premise. Example, no machines are functioning. All toys are functioning. Therefore, all toys are not machines. Third figure, sub-sub, which means the middle term in the major premise is a subject and also a subject in the minor premise. Example, all classes start on time. Most classes are small in number. Therefore, most groups that are small number start on time. Fourth figure, pre-sub, which means the middle term in the major premise is the predicate and the minor premise it is subject. Example, any bright materials is shining. any shining can give light. Therefore, most materials that can give light is bright.
Okay, that's for today's vlog. I hope you learned everything from us. If you want to say something about this video, just write your comment down below in this section. And don't forget to subscribe. As of now, we're about to hit 50 million subscribers. Woo! Okay, anyway, I'm Midshipman Joseph Zamora, signing out.